Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope you all are fine and doing good. I'm your social science teacher, Muneera Zargar, and in this video, we'll talk about chapter number 3 of history from class 6, the Vedic civilization. Let us start. The period that starts in 1500 BCE and continued up to 600 BCE is known in history as the Vedic civilization. This is the earliest civilization in India to have written records. It is named after the Vedas, the literature of Aryans. The four Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samveda, and Atharveda, were composed during this period. Vedas are the main source of information about the Aryans. However, in the last few decades, many archaeological evidences have also been found. The history of Vedic civilization is written by combining both the sources. The Vedic civilization is divided into two periods. First, early Vedic period, known as Brahmavarta, and which starts from 1500 BCE to 1000 BCE. And the second is the later Vedic period, known as Aryavarta, 1000 BCE to 600 BCE. Dear students, let us know few points about their settlements. In the early Vedic period, Aryans settled in the regions of Sindh and Punjab. In the later Vedic period, they moved eastwards and settled in the Ganga Yamuna plains. They called it Aryavarta, the land of the Aryans. Most historians believe that the original home of Aryans was in Central Asia around the Caspian Sea. They also believe that Aryans led a pastoral life. This was the most probable reason for their migration. During migration, some of them moved to Europe and some turned eastward. They first settled in Iran, then moved to India. The Aryans in India are called Indo-Aryans or simply Aryans. In the early Vedic period, Aryans gave up their nomadic life and started living settled lives. They were divided into many tribes called Janas. There were two tribal assemblies, the Sabha and the Samiti. The Sabha was a council of elders and the Samiti was a general assembly. All members of the tribe took part in it. The Aryans called their family Kulla and followed joint family system. Women held a respectful position in the early Vedic period. The society was divided into four groups, which were called Varnas. These were Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. Each Varna had a different set of functions. The Aryans enjoyed a simple and healthy diet. They ate barley, vegetables, fruits, and meat. They were fond of milk and milk products. The dress was also simple. The life of Aryans was full of entertainment. Music, dancing, singing, hunting, and chariot racing were popular forms of recreation. Aryans worshipped different forces of nature: the rain god Indra, the sun god Surya, and the fire god Agni. In later Vedic period, two important changes took place. First, the Aryans shifted from Sapta Sindhu to Aryavarta, and second, they started using iron. They began a more settled life and formed small kingdoms called Janapadas. Education was imparted in Gurukul. Upanishads were also composed during this period. Dear students, this was some information about Vedic people or Vedic civilization. Thank you and stay blessed.